This video is how to set up the Rohde & Schwarz UP300 audio analyzer to make a frequency response measurement on a circuit. It's a pretty simple measurement to make. The problem I have is I don't use this instrument very often. I don't make this measurement very often, and each time I do, I spend probably 30 minutes, if not an hour or more, trying to remember how to get the instrument set up just the way I want to make this measurement. I find the control panel confusing, and anyway, this time I made a video so I can refer to this later. All right, so it's operating the way I want. This is the measurement I want to make. For the purposes of the demonstration here, I'm using a graphic EQ pedal so we can make some changes and see the frequency response on the screen. I'm coming out of channel 1 on the analyzer. I'm going into the graphic EQ pedal. I'm coming out of the EQ pedal and going into the channel 1 input on the audio analyzer. All right, so if I just came into the lab and turned the machine on, the first thing I would do is set it into a factory reset mode by pressing the back sys button and then the preset button up here. And in a second or two, everything resets and we're back in a reset condition. All right, so from here, here's what you want to do. Press the generator button. Then you have to get over here to this functions button, or functions menu. Click next page and then sweep RMS. Now, you have to go over to this sweep RMS. This is one of the parts that I always forget and spend so much time remembering or trying to figure out. You can select the units. I'm going to select dBV. I'm going to change the frequency parameters from their default. On the high end, I'm going to have it stop at 10 kilohertz. There's not a whole lot going on past 10 kilohertz with this circuit. Okay, now let's see. I'll set the spacing up to a logarithmic spacing. Okay, now you want to press this graph button here, and you want to select graph type and curve plot. It is set at curve plot. If you wanted something different, you could pick something different. I always like the curve plot. You can have it print out a list of values or something if you wanted to save them to like a text file. You have that option. Okay, now you want to get over here to x-axis and select log. Okay, now let's have it run one sweep. Before we do that, let's press this 1 button. That's going to measure only channel 1 and only display channel 1. And then let's press 5 to give us a single sweep. Okay, the sweep has stopped. You can see that there. Okay, now we don't see anything on the screen because the y-axis needs to be adjusted. So let's go over here to y-axis and press auto scaling. Okay, so there's the frequency response of the circuit. Now from here, you may want it to just run continuously, so press 4, and that will set the audio analyzer to continuously sweep. And then you could make adjustments to your circuit, or in this case the guitar pedal, the EQ pedal, and you can see the results displayed in real time on the analyzer. So that's pretty much how to do it. Hope this helps me the next time I have to make this measurement.